Hey, what's up, guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today we're on another really fun deck. So before the week of pure tryhard, I thought I might as well play a deck that I know you guys really like and a deck that I really like, which is Renolock. I'm running a new list. I want to try new cards. Because again, there's no way I'm basically hitting Legend this season. So I want to try cards like Emperor Thaurissan out. That's basically the main one. I do run a fairly greedy list. I play like a pretty heavy curve with a lot more expensive cards. Like, I know Mal'Ganis is not common anymore, but I really like Mal'Ganis overall. I think the card's really powerful, and it does. It kind of helps against a Flamewaker if you can cheat one out with other demons fairly early on. Like, if you can get out enough demons early on, the health that it gives, say with like a Voidlord or whatever, is possibly enough to like help you survive. Other cards that I'm trying out, I know this, I think I haven't played with this yet in the deck, so I don't know if it's good or not. I haven't played with this many 1-drops in a long time. Like Coil I haven't touched in a long ass time. But also, I feel like it's a fairly typical list. I'm trying not running a N'Zoth, which to me feels a little weird. Basically, if I'm not mistaken, the main win con of this deck is kind of through Tick. So if you slow at drawing Tick, you might be a little fucked. I mean, you can still win through like Gul'dan against most decks, but yeah, just know that Tick is your main win con in most matchups. I'm also not used to not running like cards like Nosferatu for another early game minion, but hey, whatever. Let's try this out. Hopefully this works. And with that being said, let's hope you guys go grab a drink and let's kill the first game. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Okay, so we're against a Shaman. Shamans I feel like might be a hard matchup. I'm gonna keep Godfrey. I know it's a super greedy keep, but as well as say, but with the Sense Demons possibly drawing Tick, I mean we drew Tick, so it's not the end of the world. But it's just like really good against most Shamans if you survive, and we can get it out fairly early with the coin on turn 6. It's combo, so we're actually much better off keeping this card than not. Yeah, both of these cards are actually insane, but it does mean that if I do top deck a Voidcaller off the Sense Demons, I can't realistically play it, which is kind of obnoxious. I go there because I want to slam the Sense Demons next turn, and if I don't do that, I can't play it. But yeah, because if this gets pulled, we're kind of fucked, which I don't like, but okay, at least we have Zola. Okay. Again, Rustwix is also not in most lists, and it's more of a greedy card, but it's another card that I really enjoy playing. And now the point of this game is to play cards you enjoy playing, right? And I really enjoy playing this. So he has the main elemental in his hand. Cycle here. Cycle again. If Tick was the most expensive card in my hand, I would actually slam this here. It's probably due to this coin plague. Maybe not actually. That seems like really bad. What the fuck is this? Of course, that is one that gets buffed. It's really fucking bad for me, actually. It would be really bad if we didn't have like a really solid answer in Dark Skies. Hopefully he plays minions with a good sequence, so this way I can do coin Godfrey here. This is a very weird list. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just send this here. I don't want to just throw this away, kinda. Doesn't really make sense. Also, I'd really like to hit Brann. That's not good. That's not great. That is far from great. Huh. Kind of awkward, actually. I actually don't really have anything I want to play here. I mean, I'm forced to play something, so I guess I just play this here, but... Do I care enough about saving health? Yeah. I might as well get that out right away. The reason I wanted to do that is because it also allows me to tap, and I'm really looking for Brann here. Next I hit coin Voidlord. And the thing is, right, once I find Brann, I'm in a fairly good spot, because that allows me to sum this and burn 10 cards. Unless he has Shudderwalk already in hand. The thing is here, even if I don't find Brann, I could also just do this into Zola on it. I just need to hope he doesn't have Shudderwalk. I knew he had Grumble, but I just need to hope he doesn't have Shudder as well. Oh. I think I lose this game. I'm pretty sure he has Shitter in hand, and I can't beat the card Shudderwalk. Okay. I mean, I guess that's good, but I'd rather keep this one in hand, honestly. That's fine. Yeah, he's most likely holding Shudder. Oh. If I tap, I can't play it, so... Yeah, he's holding Shudderwalk. Almost 100% at this point. So... Yeah, he drew really fucking well. He hid all of his main cards in the top 10 cards of his deck. Actually, in the top 10 main cards of his deck. Play Shudderwalk. Yeah, he hit Shudderwalk, Grumble, Life Drinker, and Chain Gang. Basically all the important cards in his deck. In the top 10 cards. Yeah. I have no choice but to slam this here and just pray for lethal. Forged blood. No, he gets a full heal here. I can't win. 2 damage off lethal. Kinda fucking sucks. Zephrys would have been lethal. I should have attempted to tap into Zephrys. That was on me. Oh, he got really fucking lucky there. Yeah, he just... I hate chalking games up to, oh, he got really fucking lucky. But the fact that he had drawn Shudderwalk... He drew Shudderwalk, 1 Life Drinker, 1 Serenite, Chain Gang, and Grumble, all in the top 10 cards, all in the top 5 cards of his deck. It felt like he kept Chain Gang, Life Drinker, and Grumble, because they all came from the super left side of his hand. And I remember Shudderwalk having a 3, which means he drew it on turn 3. So the fact he drew that, and also both Ancestral Pulse in the top 10 cards of his deck, was kind of insane. His curve was actually fucking perfect. You don't beat that unless you're playing like a super aggro deck where he'd be dead way before he's actually able to go off. Like that deck preys on decks like Renolock. It doesn't prey on anything else. And yeah, it sucks till we queued into one, but whatever. Let's just queue, I guess, into the next one. Hopefully we hit actual playable matchups and not combo players that get really lucky. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next game. Okay. If this is aggro, this is actually a playable matchup, weirdly enough. And thinking back on last game, I guess it was kind of a misplay to keep Godfrey, but at the same time, I feel like it's not. I feel like you kind of have to keep Godfrey, because it's so good against most shamans. Well, against the mid-range shaman, it's broken, because they'll often have a really good curve. Or they'll have they'll often be a really... Oh, I know what deck this is. This is another combo deck, so there's high possibilities we just lose. Dirty actually wins this game by itself. What was I saying? It's not combo? I was 100% expecting a combo player. I was also, you know, hoping to actually hit the Voidcaller off one of my 2 Sense Demons I've played this video. This seems about right. I mean, his curve doesn't get much better than that. I'm just going for the board wipe. I can't afford to take 9 here on turn 2. Or turn 5, I guess. But yeah. I 100% thought this was Mechathune, but turns out it's not. Kind of weird. Kind of weird, Chip. No lie. No lie. But, whatever. I mean, it could still be Mechathune, just weird. Yeah, this would have been an insane game if I would have drawn Voidcaller. Because both of these would have been super good against this aggro deck. Very weird aggro deck. First time I've seen someone actually play Reformed Scheme. Nice to have done on turn 1. Oh fuck, I forgot to... 1 second. No. There we go. I forgot to do that at the start of the video. There's just a square box there. I use the same overlay for recording videos as I do streaming. So, yeah. That is there for chat. Really? Interesting. I want to be greedy here. Can I afford to be greedy? Not realistically. I really want to slam Emperor there. This is, like, all those discounts would have been super fucking fire against the aggro deck. But I think I feel like this is slightly better here. The actual problem with discounting all of these is that it makes Tick almost impossible to activate. This is fine. I can go off here now. And just slam the imp. He's gonna buff them all and he's gonna kind of force the trade into this. And I could slam a Voidlord next turn if he does it. So that means I get definitely like 3 ticks. Which is actually insane. Also, I feel like I'm at a fairly high life total. I've drawn less cards than him, which is good. Well, I actually drew more cards than him, but I have 3, what are they called? I got 3 primes in my deck because of Rustwix. Yeah, if he ignores this, I'm like popping off. Okay. This could still be Mechathune. This could 100% still be Mechathune. Oh, that's actually an activator. I'll go with this first. I'll go with this first, as I'm not exactly sure on what he's playing, but I have a feeling it's Mechathune, which means this dying here is really good for me, because it allows me to slam Mal'Ganis. But at the same time, it might just be some weird Galakrond list. I mean, Galakrond is not the most popular card nowadays, but I feel like it's still semi-good. Okay, so we know it's not Highlander, which is good. A 1 health dude would actually be kind of hype and kind of oh, okay, just give me a 1 health dude. Alright, I'll take that. Yeah, let's start with this. That card legitimately caught me off guard. I don't know what to make of that card being there. I'll take a tap here, actually. I was thinking about just slamming Defile. I was at like a 2, but then like this survived, so I don't think it's that great. I don't know what to make of this. It's an interesting card to be playing, to say the least. But as it stands right now, if he slams... He's playing like Imp Tribal. Never seen this before. Straight up never seen Imp Tribal before. I'd say it's safe to assume he's not playing Reno in his list. Do I actually just have lethal here? So yeah, this is just kind of odd, right? Yeah, that's kind of just like Pog. I guess I should have probably traded. I should have traded just to be safe, because that is a really big boy, and he can kill my Mal'Ganis here. Even if he kills Mal'Ganis, there's still 5 damage on board. He'd be at 1. He's dead to Darkbomb top deck. He's dead to Kazakus top deck potentially. He's dead to like a lot of things, so I feel kind of safe doing it. Yeah, like I feel like he has to trade, or else I mean I could just trade and then I could just slam like Gul'dan, and this way I'm putting him on a 2-turn clock, or I can just slam Godfrey here and wipe. Godfrey wipes easily here. I wouldn't say easily. Yeah, it wipes easily. So I can slam Lackey. I don't even have to slam Lackey. Well, I definitely don't have to slam Lackey. I take... Oh, okay. Well. 2, 4, 6, yeah. No, it's fine. I can get test whatever he does now. I can just summon 2/99 taunts and I think he concedes. I don't know what card he could have top decked to put himself back into this game, but he's running a very, very weird Warlock list. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan. I would definitely not play something like this. Okay, honestly, this card should work like the golems, in my opinion. I'll actually go for the rush one here. And what I mean by the golems, it should get discounted if it dies anywhere. Right, like Arcane Golem gets discounted based on the amount of spells you play. So I think things like that should get discounted no matter where it is. But that would require giving a Warlock an actual playable card recently, and I know they ain't fans of that. I love this card. I wish that this card was more playable. Like, the thing is, if you discount it to like 8 mana, it'd be like absolutely fucking broken. And leaving it at 10 mana makes him like unplayable. And at 9, again, I feel like he'd be unplayable. I don't know why, I feel like 8 mana is kind of like that sweet spot for like really big payoff cards, unless they're like absolutely absurd, right? Think of like a really powerful 8 drops. You have like Dreadlord, you have Anduin, honestly, or yeah, those are the ones that come to mind, but like there are plenty of other big 8 cost minions that I feel like could definitely be win cons, but I feel like at 10 it's very, very rare. Anyways, with that being said, we still have time for at least one more, so let's just queue it up. Okay. So, oh, drew Voidcaller. That's pretty nice. You gotta keep Dirty Rat. You're forced to keep Dirty Rat. Oh, fuck me. It's one of the, this is legitimately the worst minion to pull with Voidcaller in this matchup. But you're forced to keep this, in case it's Mizaki. The plan, I think, is just to coin this on 3. Coin this on 3, because if he kills it, I get a free 8/8. And then Kazakus on... Oh, I have to save the coin, actually. Fuck. Unless I draw Hysteria, I think I have to save the coin. Yeah. The reason I'm thinking I have to save the coin... So if I save the coin, I'm able to go Dirty Rat, coin, hopefully Potion of Polymorph. But there's a couple cards I could draw in my deck too. Nah, fuck it. I need to generate board now. I'm hoping that... I'm gonna go for a 1-cost potion here. I think is the trick. Unless I draw like Felbolt or... I just need to hope he has a minion. That's not good for me. It's really fucking bad for me. Refreshing Spring Water is so fucking broke. I actually think that's the problematic card in Mizaki Mage. That and the fact that Biscuits refresh 2 mana and not 1. Believe it or not, when you aggressively stat draw cards and ramp cards, they become really fucking broken. Like, remember a small card called Original... Like, okay, basically this is Lightning Bloom, but without the overload. That's legitimately what it feels like. And that's, in my opinion, that's problematic. I think that's absolutely broken. I go Zephrys here. Try to kill that. I need to hope he doesn't draw a 1-cost card here. Of course he hits a 1-cost card. Don't know what I expected, but I was just hoping that maybe one time I could be lucky. He can't No, he's able to go off next turn. What am I saying? That was the worst damage card to draw in my deck. That should get me a kill spell for this. Why the fuck don't you offer me an actual fucking kill spell? Like, why does it not offer me pain? I think Zephrys needs to be recoded to offer kill spells more often. Because there, I would much rather a pain, like a Shadow Word Pain, than any card I was offered there. I need to hope it's Mizaki. If it's Mizaki and not Flamewaker. If it is Flamewaker, it's a little bit worse, but if it is Mizaki, Dirty Rat pull Mizaki into Polymorph it, wins me the game. JK, he 100% has a counterspell now. I would not believe you if you told me that neither of those two are a counterspell. Well, I still think he can go off here, so it doesn't actually matter, per se. But maybe that delayed him enough that I can come back into this game. It sucks that I can't Zola my Dirty Rat, because that was definitely the plan. That's a fine burn. That's a weaker burn, but it's still kind of fine. Yeah, the problem is that I don't... Without the secondary red, I don't think I'm able to go off realistically. Okay, maybe... Slam this, he doesn't draw it. If the second Flame Waker is in the bottom 5 cards of his deck, I can still win this game. But only in that scenario. If he can't draw any more cards here, I can win. If he doesn't have... Oh, he has the second Flame Waker. Never mind. No, that's really good for him. He's played all his card draw. It depends how many cards he has to generate to other cards. I mean, if he also just never hits my guy... He has not hit my fucking Flame Waker with a single... Or my guy with a single one of those. Yeah. He got so fucking lucky there. Flame Waker needs a nerf. It didn't matter. Even if he got slightly more unlucky there, it didn't matter. He still had another spell. If he didn't hit that Sorcerer's Apprentice, though, I don't think he was able to go off nearly as hard. Yeah, that's the problem with Flame Waker. I would say it's near impossible to beat. I guess that's what makes it a tier 1 deck, right? Anyways, hopefully we don't queue into another garbage-ass Flame Waker skill-less combo deck. And let's just queue up the next one, right, guys? I'll see y'all there. I was actually thinking, you know what might be a fun deck to play? Unless they nerf it while I'm doing my competitive deck spree. A fun deck to play is going to be anti-combo. And just basically, I just auto-concede every single matchup that I don't hit that's not Mizaki. Every single time I hit a Mizaki or a Druid, I play out the game. And I just legit play anti-combo. Like, I'm talking about, like, double of the card that replaces minions in your hands with random demons. 2 of those, 2 dirty rats, fucking burn cards, and just, like, basically run that, and just burn my opponent's deck. I don't even worry about a win con. If my opponent no longer has their win con, I just win, right? My win con is Tick, where I can just... I guess I'd have to play Tick and 1 bigger card. No, my win con would just be Rustwix. But, like, yeah, just play a whole bunch of cards just to prevent my opponent from having, like, actual cards. Run, like, Lothad, things like that. I wish there was more classes that had cards like that. Because I would really, really like to do, like, a Paladin anti-combo. Because they have, like, timeout to prevent them from going off. So you can find your combo cards, your anti-combo cards, a little bit, like, later. But sadly, they don't have cards like Nosferatu and things like that. But I think that, Jesus Christ, I've drawn this card every single game. See, this is the problem I have with Tick. Tick is a very, very powerful card, right? Don't get me wrong. But when you draw him as frequently as I do, it makes Voidcaller in your deck like actually terrible. Which is really bad, because Voidcaller is supposed to be the card that helps you in most matchups. Right? You play it early on to cheat out, say... I can't play anything here. But yeah, you'd spawn Voidcaller to cheat out something like a Mal'Ganis, right? An enhanced Dreadlord or Voidlord. But the thing is, if you have Tick, if you low roll the Tick, you almost instantly lose, because this is your main win con. Like in a slower matchup like this is my win con. Right here, this is how I win the game. I sum this on 8 most likely, and then I do that on 9, and hopefully I burn the rest of his deck. I can't beat that. I have to go for this, and I just have to hope I win the 50-50. Oh, I won't. I rolled the 50-50. Problem is that my main kill spell for this doesn't actually work here. But he might just go off here with, like, Rustwix and things like that. Interesting combo. I don't know if I can beat that. Straight up don't know if I'm able to beat that. And it's... yeah. Depending exactly what he does, I don't think I'm actually able to beat that realistically. So I don't think Godfrey ever wipes. Frenzy and Battlecry have the same image. Okay, he fucked up. Godfrey now kills everything. Thank God. Because none of them survive, so none of them gives him extra Grim Patrons. Oh, I only won. I only have a chance now because he fucked up. I legitimately only have a chance because of that. I got a free trade here. Hey, I'm getting a message from a friend. Okay. Here, this is good. This is good. So it's Brann Tick into Zola on Tick. How do I get rid of messages? I don't know how to get rid of messages. Okay. 1 second. Okay. So if he can't... I burned 10 and then I burned 5, realistically. Yeah, I burned 10 and then I burned 5. His armor doesn't worry me, because if he doesn't have board wipes, Gul'dan wins me the game. Also, I mean, the fact that he's going to be fatiguing much earlier than I am also wins me the game. I didn't burn the second patron, which is really fucking bad. But I did burn a Blood Brothers, and I burnt a Brawl, which is really, really nice. And the turn effects. I don't even know what warrior cards are end of turn effects. I guess for the Emperor? To guarantee a double tick? Wow, that high rolled like a motherfucker. He legit just high rolled that to fuck. Interesting. I believe he won't kill my tick. The odds of him killing my Tickatus here is really fucking low. Perfect specimen. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't have 10 damage burst in hand. Which means that I should be able to slam Tick next turn, which means he has exactly 6 cards to beat me. Unless that's fucking Patron, of course. Want to see the voodoo I do? Which ones have I had die? Had Mal'Ganis die, Tickatus die. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, I can't slam Tick here because I need to have a taunt minion. So he kills this here. I don't think he can get through all the way. It does give him more patrons, which really sucks. Gives him 1 more patron. But theoretically now, I slam Oh, interesting. He gets 2 10-drops. Very interesting, actually. Interesting deck concept. Simple. I just have to hit Mal'Ganis. Hit Mal'Ganis. Perfect. Oh, I should have killed that. Whoops. But unless, again, if he has Brawl, he's wiping his board as well. So I'm not too worried about that. For the most part. The top deck Brawl. If you top deck Brawl, fuck, this is actually super bad to hit. This was really, really bad to hit. So it means I could just randomly lose my my shit. I can lose my tick, which would really suck. Low rolled? Low rolled, perfect. Yeah, let's sum this first. Let's burn the rest of his deck. I don't want to worry about whatever cards he has left. Raise it while I can, see what I get. Interesting. Oh, actually, that's really good, huh? Okay. I mean, that's definitely one way to win. Yeah. I was basically wiping his board there, or killing, like, I was killing the Geosculptor, and then most likely this, and most likely one other thing with my hero power. I would have actually possibly also slammed the Dirty Rat, just have an extra taunt minion. I was trying to kill off as many minions as I had as possible. This way, if he would have actually killed my Voidlord, it would have given me 3/5s, which was big enough, basically bigger than his whole board. I mean, yes, he had like 5/7 and a 6/6, but it's still the right play. Anyways, yeah. Oh, I just noticed that we're 11 games away from 1,000 wins with Warlock, which means we'll most likely hit it during the competitive deck week. Yeah, I guess I'm hitting 1,000 wins with Darkglare. That's something I never thought I'd say. I actually might, when I'm at 99 wins, I might just switch to Cube Lock to just hit that 1,000 wins with Cube Lock. Because I did most of them with Cube and Reno. I would say Cube and Reno is probably, like both those decks together, is probably 8 to 850. No, even possibly 900 of my Warlock wins. Which is kind of insane. But anyways, with all that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to like, subscribe, go follow me on Twitch. Because as I talk about a lot in this video, competitive week is coming up, which is a week that I'm going to be playing competitive decks. It starts tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to stream the whole thing on Twitch. So yeah, the decks we're gonna be playing are mostly Luna's, Kingsbane, Handbuff, Darkglare, Pirate, Raza, and Mizaki, or APM, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I actually have to change this because I'm gonna go with Flame Waker because I think it's slightly better at the moment. Anyways, again, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, alright guys? Peace.